weaving friends. I'm so glad you dropped in today. The video will be a flow of how I started with a dye bath, added the fiber, heated it, rinsed it, dried it, and then finally carded it. So will you come along with me on the journey? Let's have some fun together. Hi friends, it's Doll from Doll Can Create, and so can you. So this is kind of an odd little picture here, isn't it? It's a reflection of my wooden spoon and one of my old pots. So let's take a peek. What am I creating? Now, you could say it looks like soup. There's red onion skins, white onion skins. Oop, there's a label. Hold on, I can turn a light on. Ah, there we are. How's that? What's in the soup pot? Let's talk a little bit more about that. So this is just getting us started. So I will have this simmering. Yeah, I see there's no color there yet. Simmering all day long, maybe even a little overnight. It won't smell too bad because it'll smell like onions. And so when it smells like onions, it smells like soup, right? And as the water level drops, I may add a bit more to it. I just need to get it softened to begin with. So I'll bring you along on this journey this week, but it's Monday and the soup's on. So I strained my dye bath and I added some vinegar and my fiber, and there's what we have right now. It's a nice dark color, but I have a feeling it's not going to pick up all of the color. I'm not sure why, but we'll see what happens next. Okay, so out of the dye bath, I put this fiber in the spin cycle. This is what I have. It needs to be carded. Okay, nice colors in there. So the next step will be carding, and then the final step would be spinning. So again, this is the onion skin, avocado pit, and peel dye bath. And yes, this is my bathroom. Pretty, eh? Golden, rusty colored tones. Hi friends, it's Barbara or Doll from Doll Can Create. And guess what? You can too. So today, as promised, I'm going to show you some of the bats that I previously dyed, and they're ready to be opened and put through the carder. So, hi. Once again, I'm in the furnace room. So if the furnace comes on, I may pause or I may just play through. You know how that goes. So I'm just going to easily put this through here. This was all opened up at one point by my loving husband, who likes to do that kind of stuff for me in preparation for the dye bath. And you can see some of it's quite a bit lighter than the rest. And I am doing this basically for a woolen spin, but I actually inchworm spin and it comes out more like a worsted, but I'm not carding it. I could card it or comb it, but I prefer to work with the bats, to be honest with you. So I'm going to put this through and see what it comes out like. I'm just trying to think of what I've got here. Usually there's a tiny pair of tweezers here to pull stuff out, but I'm not seeing those right now. And a little bit there I'm going to pull out. Most of the pieces that don't card out for me, I pick out while I'm spinning. So I still haven't decided what I'm going to use this for. And you might see bits and pieces of colored fiber still on the carder, but that was from earlier, and it's just at this point it's easier for me to pull the little bits of color out if I don't want them. Sometimes it's kind of cool to wait and see what happens, because you may get a little pop of color somewhere where it might just fit, you know? You never know. You just never know. So here goes. And you can see here, maybe you can't, I'll move this up a little bit. You can see in here, there's a little bit of a darker color. It's my laundry waiting to be folded, in case you're curious as to what's going on. So this, again, was all dyed with the onion skins, both yellow and red. And, oh, there goes the dopper. And there are the tweezers. Okay. And the pit and the skins from the avocado. And it came up with this beautiful color here. I don't know why that didn't go in, but let's try it again. There we go. Now, when I first weighed this out, I believe I had 100 grams. But, you know, sometimes it just doesn't come out that way. Sometimes. I'm kind of really liking this color. Most of my colors, when I do things for myself, are more purple and blues. But this color also suits me. It's muted, you know. And I'll just spin for a card here for a few minutes so you can see what's going on. And a little bit more there. I have a lot more of this fiber to card, to dye, to spin. All of it, basically. Around and around it goes. Now, this is a fairly old carder for me. It doesn't get used as much now, but it had some moisture damage done. Like the finish is coming off. I bought it when I was still in Alaska. So that's back in 2006. It was, I bought it the summer of 2005. And then decided it was a big enough investment that I didn't want to leave it behind. I left a lot of fiber behind, but I didn't want to leave my drum carder behind. And I'm glad, because these things are not something you can pick up easily. Maybe at an auction if I decided to ever go to an auction. But generally speaking, they're not easy to come by. And I do enjoy the process. I enjoy the process of getting the fiber and cleaning it and dyeing it and prepping. All of it. I really do enjoy. And then when it gets like that, I just take it off and put it here beside me. I've got a little pile here. Those will be short pieces. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them. Could all end up being stuffing for something, which I'm sure you understand. So this is a bit of a workout. I mean, it's not hard because I'm not forcing too much through at a time. And for the most part, the fibers have already been opened. I'm not too sure about this. So let's pull that out. And I'll put that over there. So once again, this is 100 mile fiber purchased from a shepherd outside of Rockton, Ontario at the Rampart Farm. And if I think of it, I'll try to leave the link for her facility for you. She doesn't sell raw fleece, but she does sell washed fiber. It's easier to keep when it's washed, I guess, in her mind. But she's got a little fiber mill in one of her barn areas. Very nice lady. Her name is Lydia. And very, very nice, very helpful. Great sales lady. I spent more and bought more than I went in intending to, but I had it and I thought, oh, why not? I may not be back for a while, and I won't be back for a while because I don't want to go and buy until this has been fixed up and done. But I think that's all I'm going to do right now for this demonstration. However, let me just see. It fell down. That's okay. My bookshelf that I've got this attached to is kind of wobbly, so I think it needs a good screwdriver and get them back in again. If I remember correctly, this was a Walmart purchase back in 2006 or 2007. So it's been around for this purpose for quite a while. Quite a while. Well, not just for this purpose. I had another table I used for this as well. But it does the job, and it's not in my way. There. Okay. So, let me just see what I can do here. There's that. And let's see if we can't take this off. Can you still see what I'm doing? Yep, you can. I may have to stand up to do this. It's on here pretty tightly. Now, I may not be doing this exactly the way you would, or exactly the correct way, but I'm doing it the way I can. How's that sound? And I'm looking at a bat. I'm not pulling it off in a row log type situation, but it is on there good and tight, let me tell you. And there's the furnace going. That's okay. There we go. Doesn't that look lovely though? There. Put that down, and I'm just going to gently guide this out like this. And there's my doffer. I'm going to put that over there. And I'll take a look at this and see, do I need to do another pass, or will it be fine just like this? And I have a feeling it may be okay. I'm not selling this bat. I'm not prepping it for someone else. I'm prepping it for myself. So I know what to do with it, what's in it, all that fun stuff, right? There we go. There's a little tiny piece of something there. There we are. So that's actually a pretty big bat, isn't it? Woo-hoo. See, the light behind me kind of washes out the color a little bit. And I'm not too sure what you would call that color, but it is definitely a natural shade of something. There's a little piece there. I'm just maybe gonna pull that out like that. Put that over there to go through the bat with the next batch. But I think that's pretty much ready to go. Get it away from all the tines before it gets pulled in again, right? And I just roll it up. So it's not really a roll log. It's just a big ball of floof. And if I wanted to, I could put it on a distaff. I don't own a distaff. And I would just pull it out from the center. But this is just a reminder that it is a BFL, Blueface Leicester, Merino Cross, Ontario wool. It feels really soft. It's a longer wool, so you won't get as many short pieces, and actually I'm seeing very few short pieces. as I've been carding this. But let me just see if I can turn us around here. I'll pause. All right. Well, here I am. I thought I was recording. It looked like I wasn't recording, but maybe I was. So I'm going to stop. Okay, so I'm back in my comfy chair just to finish up this video, and I thought I'd show you what happened, besides the fact that I hit pause and didn't restart, but here I am. This is currently the bat you just saw me create. All nice and white, all fluffy. And this is a bat that I did last fall. Using the same materials, but a different dye bath. I ended up, let me just, whoops, I'll turn this around. There. Basically the same color. This one may be a little bit darker in shade, but putting the two together, you'd never tell the difference. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, that it's given you something to think about, maybe some inspiration. But until next time, God bless. Happy dyeing, happy spinning. Remember, this is Doll Can Create. You can too. Till next time.